Hundreds of nurses this morning took their fight for better working conditions to the state capitol. They marched to Governor Josh Green's office and Hawaii Pacific Health headquarters after Kapiolani Medical Center locked them out of their jobs. This after they went on their 24-hour strike last Friday for safer nurse-to-patient ratios. Now, days later, some families are claiming that their babies are suffering because of poor care. Our Kristen Concilio follows up.
So when he does have his seizures, he gets a lot of buildup in his lungs. They don't suction him right away. He's not supposed to sound like he's crackling in his chest.
Sheldon Kokipakele is just 3 years old, but has already felt the pain of nonstop seizures due to a rare form of epilepsy. To make matters worse, his mom Tatiana says he's not getting the care he needs since the nurse lockout at Kapiolani Hospital.
It's Friday. We feel like our son has been neglected. For us, been super traumatizing having these travel nurses in there.
The hospital shut out its unionized nurses after a one-day strike, and Anna Miles says it's been a nightmare for her premature son, Kaloa, who had heart surgery.
The nurse poked him 3 times to try and get an IV in to give him a blood transfusion. And then another nurse tried again. And they couldn't get it.
But she says the temporary nurse later found out there was already a line for the transfusion.
So my son was just basically put through that stress and pain for no reason. On top of everything my son has already been through.
Justin Jansen says his son Bodhi is going through the same thing.
My wife has had to stop a replacement nurse from almost accidentally pulling out our baby's feeding tube.
The hospital told Island News, quote, "We are continuing to provide quality care. Our temporary workforce is made up of experienced registered nurses who have the skill set and qualifications expected of all nurses working at Kapiolani." It went on to say it's common practice, even with our Kapiolani nurses, to consistently assess patient needs to deliver the best possible care. Any concerns brought to our attention are immediately addressed. Kristen Concilio, Island News.